Hello, everybody. Good morning. Look at those blue skies. Thank you for stopping by and checking out what I'm doing. What I'm doing is spending some time in the desert, and I'm spending time with all these incredible folks. And that's what this video is about. So please like and share this video, because this video is meant to bring awareness to something that is happening in the United States in numbers like it's never happened before. Okay? We're not talking politics. We're talking reality. And we're talking people. Okay? Now, first up, have you heard? New York City's kicked the kids out of school so they can make room for immigrants. Alright? My thing with that is, the people that let them in and brought them in should be providing for them a place. If you can't, do not displace Americans for anything. Okay? Do not displace Americans or inconvenience Americans. Now, they're asking the kids to be homeschooled or sent home. We have parents that need to work. Now parents can't work. It's back like COVID again. They're trapped at home. Alright, that's just one aspect of what's happening here in America today. The other aspect is not just the open borders and the crapola that's going on with the open borders. It's what's going on with inflation and our housing and our elderly. Okay? Rent has gone up so high that the homeless rate is phenomenal. And these are homeless Americans. Okay? Homeless Americans. While our government is worried about housing immigrants. There's no subsidies to help these people pay this exorbitant rents. There's no subsidies for your age if your rent goes up. You simply have to adjust. Now let me show you how some of these people have adjusted. Now, grant you, not all of these people are out here because they have to be. A lot of these people are out here because they want to be. They want to escape what's going on in our country. They want to exercise a little bit of freedom. Some just want to be out here in the sunshine, kind of like me. But I would guarantee you 60% of these folks are out here because they have to be. And where is out here? Well, out here is BLM land in Arizona. Now, there's BLM land all over the country, but Arizona is prime spots because of the weather. When it's freezing everywhere else, this weather, as you can see, is tolerable to be outside in. At night, it gets a little chilly for 2 or 3 hours, and occasionally, it freezes. But these people have made adaptations and created their own community to help themselves. Why? Because we're Americans. And that's what Americans do. And the subgroup of that is women, because out of that 60% that's out here because they have to be, I guarantee you 40% of those are women. And 30% of those are over the age of 70. Yes, over the age of 70. Some of them living on $600-700 a month. Yeah. Some have lost their homes. Some tried to live with family. I just spoke to a woman who recently was living with her son, and his son's wife did not like her and threw such a fit that on Christmas Eve he put his mother out. I don't get that. I don't care who you are. I'm not putting my mother out in the weather. Okay? Unless you physically harming me or my family, I'm not putting you out. You can run your mouth all you want, but I'm not going to put you out. I mean, this was your mother. Did she put you out? So, that being said, I want to tell you about an organization who took up the cause. That organization is called HOWA. And we're going to walk around for a bit and kind of show you a lay of the land, so to speak. And I guess we'll walk over this way because I don't want to disturb anybody. And as you can see, everybody out here is super respectful about the distance they are from everybody else. You don't see a bunch of trash stocked up and laying around. Everything is orderly. Okay? Occasionally you will see a junky rig, but that's probably because that's all that person can afford. That is their living. Okay, those of you who haven't seen yet, that little silver thing over there with the solar panels, that's my travel rig. That is Breezy. Because she's always in the wind. Yes. And inside Breezy is a bed, a refrigerator, a makeshift potty. And those of you who've ever traveled anywhere with kids, you know about that. And I got a kitchen, chair and a table, and a tent and a awning. All those things if I need them. Everything that I need as one person, except for extra space. But look at all the space out here. Weather's nice. You can walk around. Nobody says anything to you. Nobody accosts you. Everybody waves. There's animals out here. You don't see any dog crap laying everywhere. Not a whole lot of cats. Most of the cats are kept inside. But dogs, and they're let out and they're walked, and you don't see a lot of that. And I guarantee you, if you needed something, you go knock at any of these rigs and somebody would help you. And not even know you. These ladies right here, in these rigs, are the ladies at which I'm camping with. Now, look at the different variety of rigs. You see that one right there? It's got a little bit of money behind it. The little white one, not so much. Okay? The little minivan, not so much. And the other minivan, not so much. And the other minivan. Okay? Now, a couple of these women I know a little bit about. One of them owns a lake house. So she doesn't really have any money issues. She's probably like me, having a little vacay. She's trying to sell the lake house because, she no longer needs it because of her age. But most of these women in my group, they're in their 50s, except for one, and she's a little bit older. But the rally in which I attend, which is the Women's Rubber Tramp Rally, which explores and helps women adapt and learn how to live like this. Most of those women are in their 70s, some even in their 80s, okay? Look at all the space, guys, and look at the view. Look at the view. And like I said, you see those big rigs over there? We're talking about a little bit of money. But some of these people in these big rigs, they live like this year-round. If you see ginormous solar panels on these rigs, like that array over there of 6, they live out here almost year-round, or on the road year-round. A lot of the elderly are having to sell their homes because they can't afford the upkeep or the taxes, and when they do so, that's what they do. They buy a truck, a car, a motorhome, and they hit the road because there is no property taxes. There is no utility bill per se because we use solar. There's no water. There's no sewer bills. There's no stupid regulations, more or less. And the community, like I said, is awesome. Now, what is HOWA? HOWA is Homes on Wheels Alliance. That was set up a few years ago by a gentleman named Bob Wells. All because he came in contact during his time living on the road with a homeless mother and realized that there was a desperate need for assistance. Though he was doing it out of necessity as well, he was a man, and it was a little bit different. So, thank you, Bob. I really want to say thank you for everything that you have done, you and your group of women who assist you in doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a few moments, go to YouTube, check out some HOWA and what he provides and what he does. And if you've got $1, donate. Because what he also provides in this nonprofit organization, which blew up after it was created because there was such a need, is he provides van repairs for these women that break down. Your rig burn up, they help you. They're like the Red Cross of living on the road, okay? Really, they give away 3 to 4 minivans a year. You have to apply for them. You have to have the need. But, I mean, come on. They're doing something. They're doing something. And it's out of the kindness of their heart, because they don't have to do this. They could be doing what they were doing, which is just this. Kicking back and relaxing. Okay? Now, one of the things I wanted to tell you about is that circle of women there. Some of these women will park and not move for a week. I got one, she's going to go into town on Tuesday. Town's not even 6 miles away. But she's not going to go till Tuesday. Me, you don't see nothing around my rig because I come and go all the time. I'm a sightseer. These women have been here several times. They're either traveling through or they're on the road. And I do believe that most of them are on the road. And they have another camp destination when they leave here. Another BLM camp. Because the thing about the BLM, you can only camp on it for free for 14 days before you got to move to another location. Which is no big deal. You're on wheels. So you move to another location. And that works for a lot of things. You don't want to create a lot of trash because you're going to be going. You don't want to be setting up a homestead because you have to be moving. So... But that is one of the reasons why I set up my channel for the older women and for easy deals and smaller deals. That's why I give you both your scenarios and your individual deals, because, I mean, look at the space. You don't have space. Hey, I take a big 6-pack of paper towels with me. It takes up, a good deal of space. And then I take a good 12 packs of Diet Coke with me, because I don't want to have to be purchasing it on the road when I go. And if I was living in my van or my truck and I was trying to store that, well, that would take up quite a lot of space. So that's why I do those smaller deals. And I try to make them easier so that the older women can understand them better. The view, the weather, everything is absolutely perfect, guys. The company. I mean, and the great thing about it is, not everybody's personality meshes. So, if your personality is just not hitting it, you can move. Ooh, we're going to go check out this tall single cacti. You see it? You can just move to another place. Like today, the rally's still going on. I'm going to go back to the rally and check some things out at the rally. And what do we do at the rally? Well, we meet people that might want to camp with us, make a community. You get your van repaired. You can set up with people to repair your van, to help you put solar panels on, to learn how to put solar panels on, to learning how to stay warm how to find free camping, giveaways, big piles of stuff that we swap meat out, because you ever bought something and you didn't, or thought you was going to need it and you didn't, or you decided you didn't need it that much and you're still carrying it around. Well, this is the place to get rid of that. Somebody else may want that. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can flip it. I don't know how that's going to look on the camera, but that's one tall single cactus. I don't think it has any arms. It's just a single standing cactus. But yes, beautiful, beautiful. And even when it's cold, you have sunshine. So now you know what I'm doing, guys, and now you know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I want to know what this community needs. And I learned early on my first trip, this community needed things, like I said, that they can store in small spaces. They need things cheap. They need things free. For example, if you are one of my nomad friends and you're watching, that group of ladies right there, on Saturday, get together, make a list, go to Dollar General, get everything and split it up. Yeah, that way you're not having to carry it. Find you a shopping buddy. If you're on the road, the people that you're on the road with, find you a shopping buddy. And even if only one of you use coupons, let that one do the shopping. And everybody else save money. I mean, everybody would save. And it would be a great situation. See, look at there. Little dog running around. I mean, come on. I mean, this is almost better than the beach. I said almost. Alright, guys. I'll show you some more views. I'll throw you some pictures in here. Let you know what's going on for those of you who might be interested in what goes on at the camp when we're camping and what's going on in town. Rockin' Gym Show right now is going on where I'm at. And I went there yesterday because I needed to do some walking. And I walked all day long. So we did that yesterday. And got quite a lot of exercise. So today, we're probably just going to take a little drive and check out a few more places. This particular campground is in Quartzsite, Arizona. Yeah. Quartzsite is having their hottest time of the year, and I don't mean by weather, I mean by business. This begins the winter season, as it's called, because it's winter everywhere else and it's sunny here. And before it is over, they will be 1 million plus people here. Because most nomads follow the weather. So if they're down south right now, they'll be up here before long, because here is even warmer than down south. So blessings, and I'll talk to you again later. And well, now that you know what I'm doing, we'll get you some views of what's going on.